Ever fallen in love with the same person twice? Yeah, I have. And the weird part is, she didn't even recognize me the second time. Her name was Amira. We met in college. She sat next to me in this boring-ass elective about Islamic art, and she kept drawing little flowers in the margins of her notebook. Every week, new flowers, tulips, lilies, one time a dead rose. I asked her about it once, and she just said, I like things that grow quietly. That stuck with me. She stuck with me. We dated for 2 years. She was chaos and calm, wrapped in one person. She'd drag me to poetry nights where I'd pretend to get the metaphors, and then come home and cry-laugh watching cat videos. I still remember how she used to fall asleep, one hand tucked under her cheek like a kid, the other always reaching for me, even unconsciously. I loved her so much it scared me. Then she left. No big fight, no cheating. She just said she didn't feel like herself anymore and needed to figure things out alone. Packed a suitcase one rainy afternoon and kissed my forehead like I was the one who needed comfort. I didn't even cry. Not then. Just stood there, holding her charger like a fool. A year passed. I tried dating again. It was like trying to dance with shoes 2 sizes too small. Nothing fit. No one felt like her. Then, and this sounds fake, but it's real, I saw her again at a bookstore downtown. She was sitting on the floor in front of the fiction shelf reading the back of The God of Small Things. Same book she made me read when we first met. I froze. My palms started sweating. She looked up. Our eyes met, but nothing. Not even a flicker of recognition. I thought maybe she was messing with me, but she just smiled politely and said, Sorry, am I blocking the shelf? I nodded no. My mouth was dry. I couldn't speak. I walked away. Fast. I didn't sleep that night, or the next. Eventually I went back. The bookstore turned out to be where she worked now. Just weekends. I started showing up. Not stalking, I swear. Just hoping. Eventually I said hi. She asked my name. I told her. She said it was a nice name. I wanted to scream you used to whisper it in your sleep. We became acquaintances, I guess. Small talk. She liked coffee black now. She used to drown it in oat milk. She wore glasses now, always pushing them up like they annoyed her. But sometimes she'd laugh, and it was the same laugh, like light-breaking glass. One day I brought in a book I thought she'd like. The Prophet, Khalil Gibran. She looked at it and said, Oh, I think I've read this before. I said, Yeah, you used to underline all the sad parts. She blinked. Really? I shrugged. I guess you just have good taste. We sat outside on a bench after her shift. She asked me if I believed in deja vu. I told her maybe it's just the soul remembering what the mind forgets. She got quiet after that. Next weekend I came in and she had her hair tied up the way she used to. Said it gave her a headache but felt right that day. Then, a week later, she texted me, Hey, wanna grab shawarma? I stared at the message for 10 minutes. She used to hate shawarma. Now she craved it. Funny. We ate, we walked, we talked. Not once about before, not directly. But it was like she was painting a new version of something she'd already drawn once. One night, I brought her home. She stepped into the apartment, the same one she left a year ago, and looked around like it was both new and familiar. Then she walked over to the kitchen counter, picked up a chipped mug and said, This used to be mine, didn't it? I nodded. She ran her thumb over the handle. Why'd I leave? I didn't know what to say. So I said, You wanted to grow quietly. She didn't reply. She just walked over, rested her head on my shoulder like she used to, and said, I think I'm ready to come back now.